Welcome everybody to another live. This is the most important live or course or video that you could be on right now at this moment in time. Because without what I'm about to tell you today, you're not even going to be able to participate in the sport we call business. So, this video is all about showing you guys why you need OPM, other people's money, to grow your business, and how to get OPM. And we're going to break everything down. All right. So, welcome to the Freedom Club, where we show you how to build businesses and have time freedom at the same time. Now, folks, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part real quick. Give me a second. Why business growth depends on funding beyond owner capital. As a matter of fact, I don't even want you to use your own capital at all. If you have your own capital, fine. Keep that for your rent, for whatever you got going on, but I wouldn't recommend it really using it for your business. So, why business growth depends on funding beyond owner capital? Most successful business owners leverage other people's money. If you look at all the big companies that made it fast, they made it with funding. They had some kind of funding or capital backup with other people's money. That's what makes successful companies successful, you guys. It's not really that hard. Now, the growth challenge, you know, why owner capital alone isn't enough. There's personal limit. You guys probably know that. Resource cap. You can't spend money on ads. You can't spend money on marketing. And let's be honest, if you're in business, you have to spend money. If you think you're going to create a business and just post on social media and just magically appear in people's feed, you probably been lied to by somebody. The power of other people's money. So, what is OPM? Other people's money is strategic benefits, preserve your personal wealth and credit, spread financial risk, so you're not risking your own ass. It accelerate growth without diluting founder control, and then access expertise networks from investors. A lot of times, these people that invest in your business are going to have good experience and input because they've already made the money. Make sense? So, banks and loans, right? These are the top places where you can get loans. That's how I was able to grow my business with a credit card that I was maxing out to 5,000 every time. There's term loans, there's lines of credit, there's SBA loans, which is on the SBA.gov website. So even the government will back you up to run your business. So a lot of times when I have these calls with people about marketing, well, I don't have the money, money's tight. As soon as I tell them the price of advertising, they go cold. And I think these people are lacking the idea of that one, you need money to run your business, and two, there's money out there to run your business. You're just not accessing it. Now, government grant, it's free capital. This is something you guys should be taking advantage of right now. You should be going and applying on government grants. And yes, they're not easy to be found, but you can use a lot of AI softwares to find government grants and then the direct link for you to apply. And it can even give you the different things that they need to apply. So there is really no excuse to get OPM and free capital for your business now that we have AI. Probably make a video about how do we do that. But if you guys have heard of Manus, so this is called Manus right here, and you can go on agent mode and then you can say, for example, find me grants for businesses that do marketing and provide a link to apply and content needed to get the grant. Home comfort today. So you can basically tell Manus to find you a grant opportunities and it will open up a tab. It will open up its own computer and it will start searching and finding opportunities for you. So basically, there is no excuse, you guys, to get funding. Another thing is, and this is something I've used as well, is friends, family, and angel investors. This is in the early stages. I've used this in the later stages after we figured out our ads. I actually had to borrow $40,000 from a family, and then I returned it within 2 months because I I went ahead and spent it all on ads. And $40,000 in ad generated us clients for 2 years to come. And some of these clients are still paying us to this day, right? So think about the return on investment you get from a client over and over again when you're advertising. Venture capital. This is the big boy league. This is when you're getting up to 2 million, sometimes $100 million in seed capital. So this is if you're going after venture capital, uh, big, and you're trying to do big leaps for high growth. Again, you can use Manus, find all the private sectors, private equity, their contact information, and it can give you a list that you can, start sending emails to them with, of course, they're going to take like 15, 25% off your equity. But again, they're going to help you grow. Okay. When you get in capital, every time you get capital, whether it's from the bank or from the investors or even your family, they're going to push you to grow. Like it's tell you how important it is. It's not just to advertise, but it's to really push you forward to actually take it serious as well when you're actually investing in your business. Crowdfunding, a lot of crowdfunding websites, reward on crowdfunding. Platforms like Kickstarter, Indiegogo raises SEC platforms like Start Engine allow non-accredited investors to buy company shares. This is something I've used myself, but I would definitely recommend to you guys. Startup incubator programs like Y Incubator provides 10 to 25, 250,000 plus mentorship. This is pretty cool. I like this one. All right, it's cool. I've never tried that one either. Strategic makes how to scale without overextending. So grants for operations. So this is for like employees, for assets. So this is for like computer stuff. Timing adjustment, planned funding around, milestones and market opportunities. And you need investors for growth. Bring in strategic investors that know what they're doing in your space and have them invest with you. Lastly, so this is the conclusion. This is what I'm trying to get at right here. Funding is the lifeblood of business growth. 78% of businesses using OPM. That's almost like 80%. Times faster. And the survival rate when you're using OPM is 85%. So, folks, you're playing with fire if you're just using your capital to run your business. You have to use OPM, other people's money, to run the business, and you have a 85% survival rate. So, if you want an 85% survival rate, here is what you're supposed to be doing. Give me 1 second while I show you guys. So I have something for you guys, and I'm gonna put it in the chat below, or we're gonna put it in where is it? Let me see. There you go. Okay. So this is steps to freedom. Okay. This is what I'm gonna put in um, for you guys to download because this is literally how you're gonna get funding and you're not going to pay taxes. All right. Now the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna create a 508 C1A tax exempt trust. This is like almost a belief or a religion belief. So you can have a religion belief of, you know, people's money to grow your business. And that's your belief and that's the trust you believe in, right? So this can be anything. You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to be Muslim, it doesn't matter. So the trust, this right here, owns your LLC for ultimate protection. You can start here, by the way, and then do this later once you're making money. You're going to open a bank account for your LLC. You're going to open up trade lines, and I'm probably give you a list of trade lines in document as well. And you're going to go on nav.com to start creating your profile. So your business ID, business credit, and then you're going to go on DUNS, DUNS, the DNB to get your DUNS number. And then you're going to deposit everything you make, whether you're making money somewhere or you're working, you can deposit into your business account. And then you're going to start gathering investors. Create a pitch deck using investor.kenji.com. This is one of our free tools that you can use to find investors and grants. You can use DeepSeek and ask list of free grants. You can use any kind of AI models. Honestly, they're all good. Find services that need human touch. So like detailing, care, something that's a service. And then that's what you're going to run ads. You're going to spend that money you just made or that you got from other people on ads to spend $30 a day. And if you get a detail for $250 a day, that's already $220 profit. That's already $6,000 in profit per month on $30 a day in ad spend. Let's say you want to increase that, you want to increase your ad spend, you're going to get more return on investment. And to get better at selling, we have created an AI sales coach to really help you, sales, essentially, right? So this is the AI sales deck. Well, this is kind of embarrassing because it didn't show up. There you go. Hyperlink is wrong. There you go. So this is it. You try role play, essentially, and get better at selling. To be honest, I got a lot of these calls, not sure. So it's already trying to push back, and then you just gotta convince the AI to buy from you. Okay? Cool. Is this enough? Like, is this enough? No, you have to do this and then keep finding new ways to get funding. Get creative, offers where people can invest into your license, into your business, right? That's when your business muscles are flexing, is when you find ways to get funding and you find ways to get more clients. All right, guys. Look, I hope this live and helpful. I hope you guys got something out of it. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.